On today's show, you're going to need a finger ring and your hands. Get ready to have some fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Please, thank you. Thank you. I'm adoring fans. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please, that's
Jay.
I didn't hear you.
I'm not surprised with this.
Please, a big hand. Bridget Hall, my co-host, please.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh no, that's too kind. Wait a minute, stop. What's with all the clapping?
Well, you know, today's episode is all about doing magic just with our hands, right?
Okay.
So I figured what better way to start than with lots of clapping.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
She guesses it makes sense. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're too kind, yes.
Please, thank you.
Thank you. So let's get on with the show then?
Let's make some magic. Bridget, I couldn't help but notice you're wearing a very lovely ring today. Can I borrow it?
Cute. Sure.
Thank you. Now look. Look at my fingers. Do they seem pretty sturdy, pretty solid?
I think so.
Well, watch. This one's all about flesh and bone. I'm gonna make the finger ring jump from the left finger to the right. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Right through flesh and bone, from one finger to the other.
How did you do that?
Magic. It's magic. Here is how you do it. You borrow a finger ring and you slip it on your middle finger, and immediately, okay, you curl that finger and you put these two fingers up like this.
Okay.
You do that part pretty quickly because you don't want them to be too clear about exactly which finger the ring starts on. Because the ring's not going to move. It's your fingers that move. See, I go 1, 2, and then on 3, I'm going to curl that finger and stick that finger up.
Okay.
So it looks like the finger ring jumps, but it's just the fingers, okay?
Right.
So I'm going to use a big action.
Why do you have to use a big action?
Well, if I do a really large action, I can hail a cab, which is great. Also, I want to make sure they don't see this. If I do it down here, you'll see me switch my fingers.
Right,
Whereas if I
okay.
make a point of going 1, 2, 3, this big action conceals this little action.
Okay.
Okay? And so you're going 1, 2, 3, boom. Just a really pretty piece of really visual magic.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Bridge.
How did you get your big break in magic?
Well, mostly it was just a lot of hard work and practice. But let me tell you a story about a magician who got his start in magic in a very unusual way. It happened in 1840, about 170 years ago. His name was Robert Houdin, and he's now considered the father of modern magic because he changed some of the ways magic was done.
That's so cool.
He performed for kings and queens and became incredibly famous. He was also copied by thousands of magicians. But if it wasn't for the generosity of one man, Houdin might have never become world famous. Robert Houdin was a 40-year-old clockmaker and inventor who owned a little shop. He wanted to be a magician, but he didn't have the money to do it. One day, a nobleman came into his shop and Houdin told him about his dream to become a magician. The nobleman offered him money to help him out, but Houdin was very proud and wouldn't accept it. So, instead, the nobleman asked Houdin to help him solve a problem. He explained that someone was stealing from his house, but he didn't know who. Could Houdin build him a machine that would help catch the thief? Houdin agreed and built a mechanical device. Here's how it worked. When the thief broke into the nobleman's cabinet, a mechanical arm on the device fell down and left a mark on his clothing. When the nobleman saw that one of his servants had the mark, he knew that he was the thief. The servant confessed he had been stealing from the nobleman for years and had stolen about 15,000 francs from him. which was a lot of money back in the 1840s. The nobleman then gave Houdin the 15,000 francs and told him that he had earned his reward. And that's how he got his big break and became a world-famous magician.
That's awesome, but I don't think I know any noblemen, so I guess I'll have to work hard and practice a lot.
You can't go wrong with that. Watch. 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 Magic thumb. Magic thumb. Watch. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Whoa, 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 whoa. Magic thumb. Isn't that something? This is how you do it. It's really 3 steps.
Okay.
First step is I hide my thumb. Okay? Only I, you, and monkeys can do this. Okay, I hide my thumb like that. The second step is I'm going to slip my right thumb up between my fingers and make it so I want it to look like I've just grabbed my thumb. So I hide that and I do that.
Okay.
That's the second step as I grab my thumb. The third step is I start to wiggle. Okay, and I wiggle and I, oh my lord. Oh. While they're watching the wiggling, it's the wiggly wiggle, you bring it back along. You don't want to spend too much time. After a while, they start to figure it out, right? So you just go over here for a second, like this. You come back over, and then one kind of action, you kind of open the right hand and you wiggle like that.
Does this take a lot of practice?
It does take a little practice, but the key to this kind of thing, as with a lot of magic, is you just practice in front of a mirror.
Okay.
That way you'll get to see it how other people see it.
Right.
A magic trick is a lot like a joke. It's got a setup and it's got a punchline. And that's one of the reasons why you never repeat a trick for the same audience, because you don't want them to know the punchline to the joke before you tell it. Oh, you won again.
Hey, Jay, do you know what opposable thumbs are?
I know nothing.
Well, actually, you just used your opposable thumb. Humans have opposable thumbs, which means that we can hold our thumb opposite our fingers and can grab tons of different things. This gives us much greater finger or digital flexibility, and we can do so many really, really cool things with our hands. We can grab a pencil, play guitar, knit a sweater, paint a masterpiece, and lots of other really, really cool things that cows, crocodiles, and polar bears just can't seem to handle.
Handle. I like it. Good one. Good one.
Thank you. Other than humans, only a handful of animals have opposable thumbs.
Hey, Bridge, what about opposable toes?
Actually, parrots sort of do have opposable toes. On each foot, they have 2 claws that point forward and 2 claws that point backward. This gives them much greater toe movement, so they can do tons of really cool things that flamingos, ravens, and blue jays don't have the talons for.
Talons, like talons for talons. I like it. I like it. Nice. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, I'm just exercising. Real rubber bands, okay? Not the fake rubber bands. Jay exercises with real rubber bands, okay? Look, I'm gonna do something with these, something pretty magical and strange. I'm gonna tie myself up. Look. I put one rubber band right down through the other rubber band. I'm tied, okay? Look at that. Can't go up, can't go down, can't go through. But if I go like that, look. Whoa, magic. Did it once, I'm gonna do it again. Why? Just for kicks. Look, put it down like that. Look, it's trapped. Nothing tricky, okay? Can't go up, can't go down, can't go through, but look. Anyway, I did it back to the reps there. Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful audience.
So kind and ready to clap for us.
So we'd like to return the favor by giving you a big hand.
See you next time.
Today I'm going to perform a trick for you called silver or gold. Have you ever wondered which one is the stronger metal? Well, I'm going to test that theory. I could just bang the two together, but that just makes a sound. I could put it over the stem of the spoon, but I mean that's cheating. So on the count of 3, I'm going to drive the bowl of the spoon down through the ring. 1, 2, 3.